grabbing 10 points at a clip, living by submission.
Almost live or die by submission if you think about it, because when Samoa Joe last week went for the submission, that strategy on RVD, it cost him.
No, sure did, and sometimes that's the problem with certain types of submission holds. You can get caught yourself, but I don't know. I mean, listen, Joe came out, like I said, he called out the Pope, and he basically said his agenda here. He wants to tap out. He wants to get Pope to tap out. So if I'm the Pope, I already know what this guy has in mind. I'm going to try and wrestle a good defensive match here.
Big news right off the bat tonight on Impact Wrestling. It was earlier today when Dixie Carter, she announced the signing of a new talent on Twitter, @DixieCarter. And find out who it is right now on Twitter, @TNADixie. We'll have more on this later tonight on Impact Wrestling. Follow our TNA president for breaking news. That's @TNADixie on Twitter.
Well, you talk about a new talent. The Pope might need a new side of his head after that kick right there by Samoa Joe. Hellacious physicality brought here by Samoa Joe. You got to watch those quick hands right there, the Pope, man. He will throw hands.
Boy, how about that right hand on the money, on target, on the jaw of Samoa Joe? And I think the Pope senses right there that he caught him flush. And look how quickly D'Angelo Dinero tries to follow up.
Watch you don't get thrown here. Nice quickness. Getting that away was Pope. Like Joe, I don't know if he hit the side of his face into the buckle or his neck. I couldn't really tell what happened to him.
You know, we talked last week, Taz, about DirecTV and the opportunity for you to invite your friends that have DirecTV over to your place to watch Impact Wrestling, because they cannot see it on Direct. Quickest way to get those channels back. Let your friends know it's Switch providers now. We invite you to go to whendirecttvdrops.com or when DirecTV drops on Facebook for all the information.
We're now talking about dropping the Pope, dropping some knees into the midsection of Samoa Joe. And something happened there to Joe. He keeps grabbing at his jaw. I don't know if he lost a tooth or something into that turnbuckle earlier. Oh, nice.
Pope, quick cover, quick pin attempt. No.
Look at this. They do a talk about submissions. Look at this here by the Pope.
Smart strategy on the part of the Pope. If you can pick up that 10 points, which he needs at this point in the Bound for Glory series, go for it. 10 points for a submission win, just 7 for a pinfall win in the Bound for Glory series.
Might get a pin here. Don't forget about submissions.
Shoulders down.
Too close to the bottom rope. Samoa Joe rolled into those ropes and kicked out at the same time.
Bound for Glory series, it's all about establishing who the #1 contender is going to be, who the challenger is going to be for the World Heavyweight title at Bound for Glory in Phoenix, Arizona. Our biggest pay-per-view of the year in the 4-up as the Pope drops to a knee and caught Joe again on that jaw that he's been having issues with.
Yeah, you could see that's exactly what the Pope is doing. Well, he was doing is driving the point of his elbow into the jaw. Now just raining down strikes on Joe. Watch out, gonna get on guard here. That's a Juji Katami right there by Samoa Joe.
It's been his strategy, and it pays off again for Samoa Joe. Another submission win as the Pope taps.
Your winner, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
Well, that's what happens when you get into a full mount position with someone like Samoa Joe when he's on bottom. He's so good with submission. He was able to bar up that arm of the Pope and get himself another 10 points in this BFG series and get a submission victory.
And it's a huge 10 points for Samoa Joe, because with that 10, he now moves right into first place, just leapfrog right over the Cowboy James Storm. Samoa Joe now has 47 points in the Bound for Glory series.
The last person that was seen with Hulk Hogan last week, and then Aces and Eights attack. Any connection?
What makes you think that? Because I was the last person you guys saw with Hulk Hogan? I'm the only person in this company that has a beef with Hulk Hogan? Give me a break. Besides, I have bigger things to worry. Well, not necessarily bigger things, but more important things to worry about tonight.
Austin Aries.
What?
It's fight night.
Open fight night, Austin Aries. You're world champion. I'm going to prove it was a fluke. It was a fluke.
Are you going to call him?
Am I going to call him out? Stay tuned. You're damn right. It was a fluke. It was a fluke.
Confirmation from Bobby Roode that he is going to call out Austin Aries, the new world heavyweight champion, tonight on Open Fight Night.
Talk about massive. And here comes the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Currently in 4th place in the Bound for Glory Series with 21 points, undefeated in 3 Bound for Glory Series matches. Who will Jeff Hardy call out on Open Fight Night? The answer when we return to Impact Wrestling live on Spike.
Hello, creatures. Welcome to Open Fight Night. And now I have somebody in mind I'm about to call out.
Hey, shut the music, bro. Shut the music, bro.
What's the deal with Robbie E?
And you know something, Hardy? It's clear that you, just like everybody else in this Bound for Glory series, is ducking Robbie E, bro. But tonight, I'm calling you out. Hey, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know why, bro? You're not on the list, bro.
He's missing out on the concept of Open Fight Night here. Waiting to hear who Jeff Hardy is going to fight.
Let's do this!
Then Jeff Hardy's going to oblige Robbie E.
Right there, that little bit of eye contact with big Robbie T and Hardy. Robbie E took advantage of it, blindsided Hardy. Here we go.
And if you're... The kick by Hardy. If you're Robbie E, now would be the time to get on the scoreboard. 4 matches, Robbie E sitting in a tie for last place, 0 points, hasn't even gotten on the board yet.
Oh, you can see that desperation right there by Robbie E. Sometimes when a man is desperate, he's most dangerous. Definitely Robbie E bringing the offense here, heavy duty to Hardy.
And Taz, I know you're a big fan of Robbie E's blog.
Oh, yeah.
It offers all kinds of advice. Fashion, grooming, how to pick up girls.
I read it all the time. You kidding me?
Impact.spike.com, the place.
What's it? Impact. Okay, go.
Impact.spike.com.
That rolls off the tongue. Oh, watch out. Oh, look at that. Hardy.
Boots out of the corner by Hardy.
Oh, whoa, what the hell happened there?
Well, I'm going to presume it was just out of the range, I guess, of the camera, but there had to be some interference on the part of Big Robbie T outside.
How does someone that large in a checkerboard cardigan not get busted? Really?
Referee was being distracted by Robbie E. Involvement by Robbie T leads to this pin attempt, and
that would have been a massive, massive upset right there.
Jeff Hardy has 2 major Bound for Glory Series matches coming up this weekend at live arena events. We can tell you that tomorrow night in Aberdeen, Maryland, Hardy's going to face Mr. Anderson. And how about this dream match Saturday night in Brooklyn? Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles in the Bound for Glory Series as Hardy gets the offense rolling.
Yeah, 2 awesome baseball parks, 2 awesome towns. Should be off the chain, just as that is right there by Hardy.
Could be enough. Hardy on top. No, just 2. Robbie E able to avoid the 3 count. So close was Jeff Hardy to picking up 7 points.
Ooh. Oh, Jeff.
Hey, you stay out of this match, right? You know what I mean? Get out of here.
Jeff just crashed and burned.
Hardy goes high risk, went slingshot over the top. And
he's frustrated. He's very frustrated. His Hardy with Big Robbie T here.
Kind of tough to blame Jeff Hardy for doing this to Big Robbie T after the repeated involvement.
I mean, look at Jeff Hardy's livid. He's pissed off, and you can't blame the guy. Really? What? Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Your winner, Robbie!
Jeff Hardy just got counted out. And a count-out win for Robbie E. when he's now on the scoreboard. He just picked up 5 points with the count-out victory.
Robbie E. act like he just won the World Series solo. But, I mean, I think just Jeff Hardy, he just got so frustrated, so pissed off. But Big Robbie T kind of got lost in the moment, lost his cool a little bit, which I can't blame the guy. That's tough for Hardy.
And just like that, Robbie E is on the scoreboard for the first time in the Bound for Glory series. Coming up next, what a tremendous opportunity it's going to be for this young man, Sam Shaw. You get to make an impression, and a first impression in Gut Check is next.
EY, where the hell you been? I sent you out like 2 months ago for some beer and fried chicken.
I know.
Oh, really?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, when?
I'm almost there.
I hear you.
I'm like so close, you can smell me.
Are you effing kidding me?
Hey!
Hey, where the hell you been?
Okay, look.
No text? That's funny.
Look, it can all be explained. I'm at the store. I'm getting beer. These guys pull up in this awesome van. It's got carpet on the inside.
In a creepy van that I told you not to go in?
Yes, but it was this guy Charlie and Vaibov, and they said I could have my own show, fishing show on this awesome channel. And
your own show?
Yeah, it's awesome. And I meant to text you, but I was texting you. I'm on this paddleboard, and this shark comes up, and he ate the phone.
Sharks? What about your wife? Kind of a big deal here.
I can fix this.
All right.
Okay.
So, go get me that beer and fried chicken.
I'm going to get the beer. You stay right here.
I'm right here.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get the beer.
Up.
I'll be right back.
Don't forget the chicken! Fried!
This story, it was over weeks ago. There's a part of the story that you don't know. Claire and I have had a discussion about this, and we agree that addicts need to come clean in the end. So Claire, what you need to do is tell him and tell the world exactly what you told me. Claire, this has nothing to do with you.
AJ, he's right.
Right about what, Claire? What
you are the father of this baby, AJ.
Claire.
Oh, seriously?
Where you go?
What?
Okay, so what proof do you actually have that AJ Styles is the father?
What proof do I have? Hello, I have proof. Trust me.
Yeah, I know, but that AJ is the father.
Yeah, I have proof that AJ is the father. You guys will find out soon enough, all right? AJ, I trusted you, man. What the heck? You know more about me than anybody else does. So I'm hoping you'll still do the right thing, all right? You got that, AJ?
Guys, Claire says she has proof. What do you guys know about the proof?
Claire. I don't know what she's got for proof, but all I know, it's going to prove what we've been saying all along, that AJ is a scumbag and the father of her baby. But what surprises me is, even with all of this evidence mounting higher and higher against AJ Styles, instead of just owning up to his mistakes, he puts on this fake mask of righteous indignation, right?
Does it really surprise you at this point? I mean, he's become such a great little actor, you know, still pretending to be the self-righteous guy. Instead of being a man and grabbing his balls and admitting that he made a mistake. We've all made mistakes, man, even AJ Styles. So hopefully if Claire brings some proof, maybe that'll do it.
Maybe that will.
Maybe not, though. It is
Probably not. He's such a scumbag.
Maybe he should have a drink. He's always been so nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now to once again offer the chance of a lifetime, the chance to earn a spot on the Impact Wrestling roster. And this month's contestant